Hello, today I'll be teaching you how to wash your hair more effectively. This will consist of 4 easy steps. Let's start with number 1. So step 1 is knowing your hair porosity. Knowing your hair porosity will allow you to know how product is absorbed with your hair. Some people's hair shaft is split, meaning the hair shaft is lifted, which allows a lot of water and moisture to go through it. There's a lot of people whose hair shaft is closed, which doesn't allow a lot of moisture to go through it. You will find out your hair porosity by doing the example on the board. See here, you have a low porosity. A low porosity, the water is not being absorbed within the cup, so the water stays on the hair. Then you have a medium porosity where the hair kind of floats in the middle. And then you have high porosity where the hair is absolutely at the bottom, meaning it's fully absorbed with water. Moving on to step 2 of how to wash your hair more effectively, how to apply product. So now that you know your hair porosity, with low porosity, you will want to add heat to your conditioner. This will allow your hair follicle to open up so your hair can actually be conditioned and the product can be more effective. For high porosity hair, you want to seal the moisture in with an oil. Now remember, high porosity means that you absorb a lot of water and you also lose a lot of water. So it's very important to seal your hair with an oil. Lastly, medium hair porosity, you want to do all of the above. Your hair is not super high, not super low, but you can run into having the same exact problems that either high and low may have. So sealing your ends with oil and adding heat to your conditioner will allow you to have a effective hair wash day. So, shampoo. As you see demonstrated here, you have a woman washing her hair. This is the proper way to wash your hair, and this is the improper way to wash your hair. The difference is that this right here focuses on the area that you want to clean, which is the scalp, that may contain buildup of excess product, flaky, dry, dead skin, oils, grease. This is what you want to target. Putting shampoo on your whole hair shaft can allow your hair to get more dry. Remembering that the ends of your hair is the oldest part of your hair, so constantly stripping that part of your hair could result in breakage and ultimately not retaining your length. Now to the third step of how to wash your hair effectively, detangling. As you see on the board, you have a woman with tangled hair, and as you see, the comb is being combed through at the top of the hair. This is the most ineffective way to comb your hair because this can result into breakage. The best way to effectively detangle your hair is to the following. This example, the comb is being started at the end of her hair. This allows the tangles that is along the hair shaft to be eliminated one by one. Now, this part is very important because it takes patience. Without patience, a person can run through the hair, break off your hair, and cause a split end, cause breakage, and this is unhealthy for the hair. Like a reminder, I would like to remind you to know that the ends of your hair is the oldest part of your hair. And even with old people, we are not rude to them. They're very fragile, and so is the ends of your hair. So keep that in mind with detangling. Last and final step of effectively washing your hair is to moisturize your hair properly. It's important to put something on the hair before adding an oil, because if you're only adding oil, you're locking in nothing but dryness. So what you want to do first is put a leave-in conditioner. A leave-in conditioner allows the conditioner to sit in your hair throughout the day. It does not contain any alcohols or anything that could damage the hair over time. Secondly, you will go in with a cream. This could be anything between a shea butter or a hair moisturizer that you like. Lastly, but certainly not least, an oil. An oil is a sealing product. Yes, it does allow moisture like it does on your skin, but it also seals in. So if you're not sealing anything in, you're not sealing moisture, you're sealing in dryness. Now, would anyone like to match the right word with the right illustration?
I'd like to try.
Oh, great. Wow, thank you so much for your participation. Now let's take a look at it. Okay, so for the first illustration, the hair follicle is floating in the middle, and you chose medium porosity. Good job. All right, so for the second illustration, we got a little uh-oh here. I know this can be very, very confusing because of the high and low. Try to think of it like this. They're counter opposites. So even though this hair follicle is floating at the top, it is actually low porosity because it does not absorb water. And if it's at the bottom, even though it's at the lowest point of the cup, it is high porosity because it absorbs so much water. Thank you so much for that learning opportunity. This is all for me. Thank you so much for watching.